Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon. I think I am ready to go out on the next mission. Let me just really quickly check out stress levels. Everyone who would need stress recovery is already doing stuff, so let's go. I'm gonna go to the Cove. I'm gonna go to a long veteran level mission on the Cove. This is wrong. Why is it every time, like the first and third slot positions just swap themselves when I leave and go to another menu? I have to like do this. Yeah. No, they're still there. I don't know why. Sometimes just swaps them around. We are rocking a Vestal, Plague Doctor, Grave Robber, Hellion, going to the Cove, veteran level mission. Got everyone tricked out with trinkets. Damage on the Hellion, damage and the Ancestors map on the Grave Robber. Blight skill chance and stun skill chance on the Plague Doctor, and then just straight up healing on the Vestal. The Vestal is probably going to take a lot of stress damage. They do have Photomania though, minus 20% stress if torch above 75. So ideally I could keep the torchlight up really high and prevent her from really getting super duper stressed out. We'll see. We'll see. Gallows Humor I might want to grab on her, but we'll determine what skills we want when we actually get out into combat. Battle Trance I should get on the Hellion before I do anything else. It's a good skill.
Success depends.
I'll even make it a little bit cheaper. Why not? Where's Battle Trance? That one right there. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. All right, let's provision into the Cove. I'll make sure to bring enough torches this time. It's a long mission, and I have trinkets that require torchlight, so I'm gonna bring 3 stacks of torches, 3 stacks of food, stack plus 1 shovel. We'll bring along some bandages, medicinal herbs, keys, and 1 holy water, and that's it. Kind of a lot of provisions here, but the torches I'll run through, the food I'll run through. You know, the 1 shovel, hopefully we'll just get something really quick to use that shovel on. Medicinal herbs and bandages are critical. Key in case we end up finding a secret room, or maybe we just find some sort of locked treasure chest. I'm thinking about it now, and there's the encrusted chests that you use shovels on. There's the clams that you can use a shovel on. I do not need this many torches. But are there actually regular old-fashioned treasure chests? I don't know. So this is perfect. We are going to, use the Vestal and get rid of one of her negative quirks. That's why you bring along the, and that was the one I wanted to remove. It's minus damage and accuracy and stress, or pick 2, against Eldritch monsters. A lot of Eldritch monsters are in the Cove, so I was a little bit worried about that, but the fact that we just removed it immediately is awesome. That's perfect.
The match is struck.
It's like exactly what I would have hoped for. Now, unfortunately, we didn't see that trap, but luckily we managed to dodge it. Is this what I want? Is this everyone set up appropriately? She can't poison darts from the 2nd position, but honestly, that poison dart skill is not really what I'm interested in using. It's really the thrown darts. Everyone else is good. Can't bleed anything here, so, I don't have, if it bleeds on the Hellion, Adrenaline Rush is useful, so I think I'm gonna just keep that there. Might want to give her Breakthrough, honestly, but I don't have it unlocked on her. Why Breakthrough? Because, then if I run into a situation where someone is almost dead, I could just use the Breakthrough to kill them and not have to worry so much about wasting a little bit of, wasting a little bit of damage on 1 unit. There's a secret door, so we are going to backtrack at the end of this floor to open the door. 125% disarm chance. Well, you did hit the last trap, so it makes sense that you disarm this one. And that we have the secret door is awesome, because that means we're going to allow ourselves to get some free loot, like 7,500, or it's more than that, isn't it? It's like Or like 89,000 gold, I think, for all those. Hard to tell. Can't quite remember. But in any case, probably want to put the plague on one of these maggots. Because if we put the plague on one of the maggots, they're probably going to die in a turn or two. I could put the plague on the thrall that's up front, but actually we should, because we can't Throne Dagger the front. Okay. We'll blight this guy up front, and hopefully we can kill him pretty quickly. Yeah, okay. He wasn't going to die without the blight attack, so I don't consider that a waste or anything. We'll do this. Maybe we'll get a stun. She's not going to do too much damage with her judgment attack, and if I can stun, I can also raise the light level a little bit and just give myself a little bit of time to kill this jerk. Plus 8 accuracy every throw. That's so good. Grave Robber has such ridiculous accuracy. And we dodged the brine, so hopefully we can just kill these guys on this turn very quickly. I will go for the high damage on the maggot. And we will just... I mean, 12% crit, 18% crit.
Confidence surges as the enemy.
The Plague and the Hellion should be able to get the kill on this maggot, and they are super slow. You know, that's 5 damage right there. All we need to do is 1 point.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Perfect. We got some gold. We should get rid of the Disease Charm, because it's not that useful. I mean, it is useful in preventing us from getting the Crimson Curse, but I do have that Garlic. And, you know, if I just don't get cursed, it'll be fine. There are other ways to buff disease resistance. Just keep moving on, shall we? And there we go. A full stack of gold. I feel better about that decision now. I should just drop some torches at some point soon because we don't need them. I do not need 24 torches. I mean, I brought them in case I did need them. I don't anymore. Not right now. The Hellion can kill the Oracle in the back, and she can kill that guy. I actually didn't want that because now I can't kill the Oracle. Actually, I still can. We blight him. Hellion does her thing. Maybe stun the front line. The chance of getting a kill is pretty small, so we'll stun the front line for a turn. And maybe hope that Judgment can smack down with a crit. Okay, that's awesome. But yeah, I didn't want the crit to happen on that Enchantress because then it meant that I couldn't Iron Swan the guy in the back. And I wanted to make sure I got the Blight on him because the Blight plus the Iron Swan would have been able to get a kill, but for some reason, she decided to crit. I mean, for some reason. She's a good critter. That's for some reason. Good. Spread out the damage. You're bleeding, but it's not that bad of a bleed, and honestly, we'll just recover the bleed, we'll do a targeted heal on the Hellion, and then we should be fine. In fact, we don't even need to do a targeted heal right now. So I'm just gonna do a spread out heal. Heal for 7, get everyone back up to basically full. We can do one more stun because these guys have both gone. We should get the next turn for free.
As the fiend falls.
Now she can still pick to the face, that's why I like having the pick to the face ability. Although I could move her back and switch to poison darts, which might not be the worst thing in the world because we're doing a lot of poison attacks with our units here. The Plague Doctor, I mean, with our units, 2 of them. Debuff skill chains. I don't really care. I'm just gonna dump it all. Yeah, I'm just gonna dump it all. The chest here is perfect because I can backtrack for that chest when I go to the secret room. Oh, and dude, we're gonna totally get rid of all of the negative modifiers on our Vestal. That's why you bring along medicinal herbs. That's why I classified those as critical earlier on, because they are actually critical. They are amazingly critical, because being able to remove negative modifiers is an amazing thing for us. Those negative quirks. So this should be relatively straightforward. Just stack up the blight. Maybe go for a stun, has like a 50% chance of landing.
The way is lit. The path is
This
clear.
one has like an 80% chance of landing, so let's try it.
Strength to follow it.
It's gonna reduce her damage a little bit, but if I can, maybe not kill this guy, but if I can weaken him to half health before he spawns enemies, that'll be nice. And stacking up the blight is awesome. Go ahead and... just hit him. I was thinking she could buff her own damage with Adrenaline Rush, but I can just hit him. Okay, Highwayman is in the second position. We're going to stun him, because he does a lot of damage, and I would prefer not to get hit by him. There's not really a good opportunity here to try and... Nice crit. To try and farm stress healing, because I don't have anyone who can do stress healing, except for the Vestal with the area heal, the party heal. So I might just want to just kill the Highwayman, kill the Collector, and then just kill these guys as fast as possible, the Man-at-Arms and the Vestal. Because there's nothing really I can do. Alright, Collector's dead. Oh, I should have stunned. I didn't even see the guard, even though I saw it and knew what happened. That's fine. With the speed of 4, maybe we can... You can do another guard? Yeah. With the speed of 4, maybe I can make this work. We're gonna have to do a stun to remove the guard, and then either get a lucky crit or just get enough damage that the blight can finish the job, which it can. Perfect. And you might as well just get healing done, get everyone back up to full, 0 stress. Perfect. Collected Man-at-Arms is actually dead, so there's no reason to attack him. And the Vestal is dead in one more shot. Yeah, buff your own damage, please. No? Alright.
Unforgiving.
There's a puzzling trapezoidehedron. I'm gonna get rid of the one shovel.
A dizzying fall.
We haven't needed to use any yet, and hopefully 4 shovels will be enough. Although what I might want to do is actually camp so that I can hold more loot. With 2 combat, I think I will camp. I got some good buffs that I can put out on people, and I've got Sanctuary. Yes, so we won't get ambushed. Let's waste a log.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight.
You know, I didn't need to do that, did I? I could have just done a standard camp, because I didn't need to recover any sort of stress. But we will do a Sanctuary. I will buff your damage and accuracy if in position 1. Yes. We don't need a scout because I found the secret room, so now I just need to buff people. Accuracy and dodge. Plague Doctor's accuracy is pretty important for the double stun or the double plague, whatever I choose to do, and then we can just remove disease. No one's diseased. It doesn't increase disease resistance. Reject the gods is not very important because no one is stressed. I can give someone disease resistance and a supply item. And the disease resistance is your own, so yeah, sure. Give yourself resistance, produce a supply item, it's a key.
The light.
So we have a little bit more damage on the Hellion, better accuracy on the Plague Doctor, and I used a log. Of course, I get a situation where the Hellion can't actually, if it bleeds, not if it bleeds, Iron Swan the back, but whatever.
Decimated.
Decimated. So this will do 5 damage at least. It did 1 on the hit, so all I need to do is Judgment for 4, and the Enchantress is dead. There's only 1 guy left, the Cultist Gladiator. As long as he doesn't crit, I can easily heal any damage he does. So this is looking to be a pretty good run in the coves, as long as we don't run into something totally and utterly disastrous. I did that on purpose. for the accuracy bonus that'll hopefully last into the next bit of combat, but also I take the gold. Yeah, also I thought that maybe we could crit the corpse and reduce stress or something, but I guess we didn't have any stress, so it doesn't really matter all that much. Fast relief. We're not gonna touch that. Marbles. Antiquarian marbles? It's $10. Antiquarian gets the best trinkets, but they're the worst class that can use trinkets because their trinkets don't really help them all that much. Yeah, who cares? I don't know what this gives you. Does this like give bonuses if we talk to it? Sure. Yeah, I thought it might give us a bonus of some sort, and she is now thick-blooded, so she reduces or resists blight a little bit more reliably now. It's all right. It's okay. Good.
Annihilated.
Not completely necessary, but I do approve of the immediate kill. I am gonna have to use basically all my attacks to make this work.
Decisive pummeling.
Yeah, I need to do 1 point of damage on her, unfortunately. 84-9, 84-13. Higher crit chance, might as well use Judgment.
Continue the onslaught.
It's a pretty decent party here because the Grave Robber can hit the 3rd position, the Hellion can hit the 4th position, the Plague Doctor can blight or stun 3rd and 4th position to kill them or stun them and delay them, and then the Vessel can just finish off with a little bit of damage on her own to weaken somebody, finish them off. It's kind of working as expected, as designed. This guy will be dead in 2 turns, so we're probably just gonna do a stun. Everyone's still at 0 stress, damage is still pretty low. Damage taken, that is. And as long as I keep my torch up, the Hellion is gonna have a very nice damage upgrade from the trinkets. As expected. You're gonna die from blight, so I might as well try to go for heals and buffs. And the party heal will get you to full, even with a heal for 4. Dude, this party is working out awesomely in the Cove. 2 portraits. Well, if I kept the previous portrait, I would have had 3. So you know what? Let's just grab it now. Anti-venom can be useful. There's that brackish pool, but I think it just gives you stress relief or something. Fish Idol. What does this do? Plus accuracy? No, plus damage. 18% until camp. Okay, that's worth it. We're gonna have a combat in this room that we just, or the hallway that we just left. Yeah, I can't remember what all the different curios do in the Cove. I can never remember. A brilliant confluence. Yeah. Let's blight him. I could have stunned him, but you know, I don't really care if the Fusilier goes. Blanket Fire, I'm just gonna heal out of it with the party heal. If he does a lot of damage, he didn't, so it didn't matter. Slice and Dice does do some damage and debuff as well, but again, I can just do some healing. Like, it's pretty good so far.
Obliterated.
And he's dead. You're dead next turn. Rain of Whips, this is stress giving. And actually a lot of stress. Mostly due from that 1 crit, I think. Now we'll just party heal. Everyone back up to full health. They're bleeding for a little bit. Whatever. Now, ideally, the Hellion will get the stun, but I'll try it with the Vestal first. Just in case it landed. Oh my god. Never mind, we're just gonna get the kill. Just hit for 10. I mean, you literally hit for the least amount of damage you could, but you hit for 10.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharp.
Yeah, grab the ruby. Would love to be able to stack 2 of those. I've got plenty of bandages, but I'm not going to use them here. I'm not going to use them right now. I'm going to hold off on using those bandages. Let me deal with inventory right now. Crests we want to keep. The portraits we want to keep. The food. Torches, the shovel, key, herb, bandages. So do I want to get rid of bandages for the rubies? No, I want to keep the bandages. I've got one chest and one secret room, so I'm going to be able to dump off some or I'm going to be able to fill my inventory with loot at the end of this mission. What I'm worried about is big old crab monster. That's why I'm keeping the bandages. I don't know if crab monster can appear on veteran level. It might only be champion. I honestly don't know. And dude, you know what? I'll keep the shovels, and if I need to, or if I have extra shovels, I'll just pop them right there. God, don't get debuffed by minus 20 dodge for 10 million rounds. I'm not going to use another medicinal herb. I want to keep it. All right, plague the back.
A singular strike.
A singular strike. So he is dead. Hopefully no, you're minus 5 speed. You're not going to move at all. Hellian's got way low speed. I could use the medicinal herbs to, you know, allow the Hellion to move a little bit faster, but I wanted to save it just in case I find another one of those weird plant things. Barnacle barrier. It doesn't matter. Hellian's going to be stunning you two anyways. Can you stun him? I mean, you could just kill him, actually. Cool, so he's dead. He's going to take 5 damage on his next tick. If I yop these two and hopefully get 2 stuns out of it, then next turn we're not going to take any damage. I can focus on healing and killing. Here's the killing. One more hit from anything will kill this stinger because he's going to take 5 damage from the blight. I kind of don't... dude, what the hell? 75% protection? Okay, kill the stinger. I should have used the blight attack on him now that I think about it. But I wasn't paying attention to that level of protection. Well, it'll take a while, but we can kill him in a couple of turns, I think. Especially once I start stacking up the blight on the correct target this time around. God, it's such little damage. It's to be expected, though. And of course, I'm probably going to get stressed out by not killing him fast enough. It's going to be like, we should not tarry with these men, we should just kill them quickly. It's like, yeah, well, I can't. Alright, his protection is gone, so I will be able to kill him now.
A powerful blow.
A powerful blight. Alright, so you're dead. So we'll buff ourselves. A little bit of damage and accuracy. Crests. I'm just gonna keep exploring. I'll open up all the chests on the way back. I've already decided that I want that secret door. It's worth it. 7,500 gold, man. Vessel can get the kill on the back line. We will get the kill on these jerks in the front. If it lands, which it did, only had an 80% chance of landing. Do we go for the stun? I think we go for the stun. Pelagic Widemouth. This guy's blighted, so he's going to take a lot of damage. One shot from anything should be able to get the kill on him. I didn't think we would be able to kill both of them on that last turn. That's why I didn't want to try to go for the kill with the Hellion. I wanted to try to go for some damage. And of course, again, I've got the worst amount of overkill ever. Overkilled him by 20 damage. Jesus. It happens. No reason to heal. Hellion's down 7 HP. It's not very much at all. 2 stacks of portraits are probably fine, so we'll just get rid of that and move on. We can probably get rid of 1 stack of torches soon. Yeah, very soon actually. It's gonna be combat, then more combat, then more combat, and more combat, and more combat. We might want to camp. But I also want to save camping. Ah-ha-ha, here's Crab Monster. I might want to save camping until, like we're done, then I can recover all the stress. But yeah, this is important here. Crab monster needs to go. The crab monster is tough, 50% protection. What are we gonna do about that? Well, I'm gonna try to kill the back line first, I suppose. Leave a corpse. Damn! Didn't even hit. So he's gonna stay there.
A dizzying blow to body and
Unfortunate
brain.
crit, but at least it doesn't like move her around. It could have, but it didn't. Alright, the Iron Swan, that's what I wanted. I wanted to knock him out. Arterial Pinch. Missed. Good. Is the answer there. Good. Arterial Pinch is a really nasty attack. I could run the Vestal in the second position and then put the Grave Robber in the third position and the Plague Doctor in the fourth position, because then I would be able to use the poison against monsters like this that have high protection. And we seem to be coming across a couple of enemies that do have high protection here. So maybe I'll do that on the next encounter. But for now, we'll just stun the crab. Oh, he resisted it. That is so bad, because it means I don't do any damage at all. Judgment, you know, she needs to heal herself. How better than with damage? Arterial Pinch. Bleed. This is why I have the bandages, by the way. Bleeds 8 damage for 3 rounds. That is freaking ridiculous. But luckily the Plague Doctor can just cure the bleed and blight. So honestly, having the bandages is not that important, is it? Whoa, what? Minus 33% healing received. Arterial Pinch. Interesting. Well, you might as well just clear it out right now. This guy can't really do that much when he's on his own, and I have the ability to get rid of bleeding with bandages, with the Plague Doctor. It's really just when he's with other people, or you don't have any way of dealing with the bleeding. You always want to have some way of dealing with these guys when you come to the Cove. Otherwise, you're in a bad place. Now, I should have probably just used one of the bandages, because then I could have gotten another stack of blight damage on this guy. We'll do that next time. I think he is dead, though.
A victory.
So it ended up not really mattering all that much, luckily. But yeah, let's get rid of the bandages, because I kind of forgot, honestly, that I had the Plague Doctor with Battlefield Medicine. We don't need the bandages. We don't need to get rid of bleed when we can just have her spend her turn to remove the Arterial Pinch. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll take the gold instead, and we'll just focus on getting another fat stack. Fat stacks. So there's 4 combat encounters coming up, but honestly, we're doing fine with combat. I might just want to keep rolling, but I could camp now. We'll keep rolling for a little bit longer. I'll drop 1 stack of torches on the next bit of money or gold or heirlooms that I want to take with me. This is awesome, by the way, because there's another one of the plants, so I can get rid of another negative quirk on somebody. And the Vestal's cleared. Yeah, she's got nothing. Plague Doctor has tuckered out, which is not that bad for a Plague Doctor because they usually don't do that much damage. They usually do plaguing, blinding, curing, buffing, stunning. Really, the only thing that tuckered out does is it reduces the damage of incision by 10% if they're below 50% HP. That's not that bad. Grave Robber would suck if we are fighting a Shambler. I don't know how the Courtyard Torchlight works. I think you just get no bonuses at all, so this wouldn't apply to the Courtyard. So really, it's the Hellion that we need to get rid of negative quirks with, especially Paranormania and Misses the Spot. Tippler, I don't care. These jerks, please stun them. Thank you.
The will to fight.
Give myself some time to actually kill them, because these guys are really annoying. They're quite slow though, so that is to my benefit. Gargling Grab. I guess I've never seen one of them, well, use their ultimate. hopefully I never do. I should have focused on these guys to begin with instead of the Stinger. That was stupid of me. That damage to the Stinger. He's gonna be the last one I kill because these guys are so much more dangerous, let's say. Shocker, whatever. Stunner. Oh no, you stunned her. I should do the thing I was gonna say I was gonna do, which is move my party around. We don't need these torches. Get rid of 3. We'll take the deeds.
Trick of the light.
And you're gonna move up. So now I can blight big nasty high protection enemies when I need to, and she can still do her party heal, which is her most important heal. She can't judgment and she can't dazzling light. So I should give her something else that she can do, like a illumination hand of light. Minus dodge on the target, or minus damage and accuracy on the target. Let's do minus dodge on the target, because if she's not healing, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if the enemy's doing damage, because we don't need to heal. So we did get rid of Misses the Spot, which is great. That's what I wanted, because that is locked in, or it was locked in. So it would have taken a lot of cash to remove, and now it's just straight up gone. Does this give me damage or stress relief? I can never remember. Again, I can never remember what the curios in this place do. Sweet. So we are going to be able to, I guess the other benefit of having Illumination is it can hit the 3rd position. We should be able to kill these 2 guys pretty easily. Illumination just needs to do 1 point of damage. Or 6. Damn, was not expecting that. Oh, I was hoping that he would try to guard the guy who was about to die. Now, having the Vestal up front means that she's going to get hit a little bit more often. She's not quite the dodger that the Grave Robber is. Grave Robber has 25 dodge, she has 15, but she can just heal herself on this turn and the next turn, and we're good. This party seems to be pretty good for us. Yeah, 9 to 21, just go for the damage. We're gonna blight the Bulwark up front, but we need to kill the Wide Mouth first. And actually, yeah, just get the kill. Use Illumination. It's working out, and it's raising our Torchlight. Okay, now you can do the party heal. Maybe should have reduced his dodge, but now I can start stacking up the Blight with the Grave Robber and the Plague Doctor, get around that protection. You know, maybe I should have just buffed her, because that was very little damage. Stop hitting the Vestal! That's 13 damage. That's gonna be 18 damage. So we just need to hit for like 1 more point of damage.
A momentary abatement.
I think the Hellion can handle that. That was so much easier than trying to just smack him around.
Seize this
And
momentum.
we're getting so much gold too. I love it.
And
Do I want the crests in exchange for what? A shovel? Should probably keep the shovels. I could camp. Let's camp. We'll camp. We will feast since we have the food for it.
vulnerable.
Everyone's at full health and 0 stress. We will sanctuary. Buff your... What was it? How did I do this? Okay, buff your accuracy and damage. Add the accuracy and dodge to the Plague Doctor. You are going to then, with 2, produce a supply item and increase your disease resistance, I believe. That's how that was going to work. Yeah. Need to have more, like, buffing skills. Pray, but Pray takes way too much time cost. 4 is way too much. So, produce a supply item, another key, and produce disease resistance on yourself, and we'll rest. Alright, now, question is... Yes, you just do that, and you get a bonus to 40% damage and 4 speed until camp. I like it. That seems nice. Another torch. Honestly, we'll just leave it, because we'll use it when we come back, I suppose. 2 food. I do have a 4 stack of food that I don't need, but again, we'll get rid of it on the way back. Stress wave. I do have 76 light, so we are at the maximum level of light. Well, let's stun him. We can focus on the Oracle and hopefully kill him. Oh, wow, okay. I guess now we'll focus on these guys. I thought I would have to use multiple units worth of attacks to get the kill on that guy, but got it in fucking 1. You're still alive. I figured with the damage bonuses, why not go for the kill, and it did work out. And she might as well go for the kill on her attack, just in case she gets it and reduces stress. But then, as soon as I did that, I realized, oh, she actually has 0 stress. There's no point in doing that, really. So a 12 stack of food is probably going to be enough to allow us to backtrack all the way, but I'm still going to keep this 4 stack of food just in case. There's no reason to get rid of it right now. I don't have holy water, so I'm going to ignore the statue. I don't know what it does. People are getting slightly stressed out. We're not getting those surprises anymore, so they are actually being able to get their attacks out. Might as well start stacking up the blight. He is dead. Let's kill this wide mouth first. I figured why not. She could have healed herself, but I figured these guys would guard each other, and I can have her heal when we're killing these guys with the protection. Luckily, they're not attacking the healer, they're attacking the Hellion, finally. I want them to attack her. She's the tank of the party right now. Might as well stun him. I don't want to overkill this guy by that much. And I can just kill him with the vessel again, I think. Or... no, that's fine. Okay, stack up the blight on the guy in the back. You can kill that guy, and you critted, thank you. A little bit of stress heal. Octocestus on the Hellion again, thank you. Now we can do some party heals.
The wounds of war.
The wounds of war can be healed. I don't know, they hide them pretty well. And we're getting rid of the wounds of war, actually. Got a couple of people who have no negative quirks. They're perfectly fine, adequate members of society now. I don't really want to kill them at the same time, because then I'll have to focus down one of them, but Vestal, please move first. Yes. There we go. Stacked up quite a bit of blight on this guy. I just want to make sure I can kill him in like 3 turns so that we don't get the reinforcement penalty. This is taking too long, you should have killed him by now. And his protection is worn off, which is super nice. In fact, he is dead right now. 18 blight damage. Can't take
victory.
anything. So we'll not take
But a
anything.
victory nonetheless.
Ignore the fish head. Isn't the fish head good? You know what? Fish head, fish head. Roly-poly fish head? I don't want to use it. You know what? I don't need a... what could it be? 30% damage upgrade? You know what? No. the ship's head gave us the damage upgrade. I don't think that fish idol would give us a damage upgrade. I think it would screw us up. So yeah, let's just ignore it and not open the sacks, because we'll backtrack for the sacks. Surprises are really nice. So you're dead with the Plague Doctor.
Well struck.
Well struck, Plague Doctor. Oh, why? 25% protection. That's why. Ah, but you're dead now. The Vestal managed to save the day. Point blank shot, high damage, push back. And nothing came of it. And now he's even slower. Well, I'll stun him, because I don't think I'm going to kill him in one turn, unless I crit on something. Not on the Plague Doctor. So we'll just blight him up, and we'll kill him on the next turn. Also gives me an opportunity to heal up slightly. Speed is 0, so we should be able to kill him on this turn. Yeah, there we go. One more shot from anybody. Might as well use the dagger to buff her own accuracy for the next round of combat. And it's at this point where I'm thinking, let's take some more money. Let's take some more gold. So I'll drop that for food, take some more gold, and we'll organize like so. Food, key, shovel, torch. This mission is going surprisingly well. We're getting a lot of gold. Coulda, woulda, shoulda brought an antiquarian or something. Jesus. Ignore that. I don't think anyone has like compulsive or stealing or anything like that. Stop with the stress wave. I'm almost done with the mission. I mean, these people aren't stressed out all that much. It's just slightly annoying, you know. In fact, you know what? Just kill you. I figured we'd be able to get one kill. And a little bit of damage. Whatever. Stress heal is nice. These guys have 7 speed though. Unless I can get a stun, that's not a stun. Dude, and everyone's stress is still fine. Screw you, stress giver. You suck at your job. The sack's contents are yours. Here's 100 paltry gold coins. Aw, damn it. I wish I had holy water, because I could remove another negative quirk with this Eldritch Altar statue. But honestly, I don't mind, because I've removed 3 quirks on this mission already. That is perfectly acceptable. Spearfishing would pull the Plague Doctor forward, only by 1, so everyone can still do their attacks except for a pick to the face with the Grave Robber, but who needs it? Who needs it when she crits on every single attack? My god, I love the Grave Robber. They are so good. And the Vestal's getting in on the critting too. Barnacle Berry. I figured this was coming out. I just hope I can get the double stun from the Hellion soon. Until then, we're just going to stack up Blight. There's the double stun. We'll Blight this guy. He's got a speed of 7, so I imagine he'll go before the Hellion, but the Grave Robber can get the kill now with one of basically any attack. We'll get one more heal out.
Vertical precision.
Vertical precision? What? Veritable precision? Can't quite understand what he said. You know what? I'll let the Hellion do it. She didn't hit very high, so I don't feel bad about that. It's not like it was super overkill or anything. Now I still need to hit this guy with one more attack. That'll do it.
Impressive.
Most impressive. And dude, those stress givers, they have nothing on this party. Their stress is still super low. That's why you take the shovels and another one of these. Okay. So I might actually do like a lot of backtracking depending on what happens. I really do hope I get medicinal herbs or holy water out of some combat at some point, because then I could take those to remove quirks. Oh, and there's another chest. So this will be the first key that we end up using. Nice little one-hit kill there. Let's... plague this guy. Start the timer on him. Remove your dodge. Oh, 7 damage. Sometimes the Vessel surprises me with her damage output. And another crit from the Grave Robber, so the last 2 attacks were basically worthless, but how was I supposed to know? Tidal Slam. Resist, resist. Nice. To push back and a stun, and we resisted. We'll do our own stun. And start stacking up that blight. Get around that 50% protection. Reduce their dodge. And this has been, I must say, a very successful mission. In terms of loot that are being returned, in terms of the party just doing a very good job. The Blight has been working out nicely in getting around the protection, and we can still do massive amounts of damage with the Grave Robber and the Hellion. Second position Vestal. Ooh, arterial pinch. That's 40 damage. That's 40 damage! That's ridiculous! I'm gonna go for the stun and wait for the frickin' Plague Doctor to heal herself. Good. She just healed for 43 damage, technically. I love it. And he's dead because he's gonna take 22 damage. Feels good. Dude, and we got another medicinal herb, so I can take it back here and remove another negative quirk from someone. Sweet! Okay, we don't need the torches. Take the herbs. Close everything else. Continue adventuring. Pop a key in this chest. Take what we can. We got enough gold. We got portraits. We got crests. Drop the shovels and take the gold. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Let's start backtracking. There is a torch back here. That's why I left it there, so that if I needed to get rid of my torches, I could just pop one here and keep the light level high. But really, this is why I am here. Tippler. Well, it's still a negative quirk, and it is now removed. Oop, wrong button on the keyboard. Hunger, that's why I'm keeping this stack of food and trying to beeline that secret room now. We might actually starve, which would suck, but I'll do it. I'll freaking do it. What was this curio in here? Oh, was this the Eldritch Idol thing? I must have forgotten about it. It's not a treasure chest, so hopefully it's not something important. I do not remember. Was it just like a small chest? It must have just been like a small chest. Whatever. We're not going to hold on to all the loot we're going to have anyways. The secret room is going to give me 3 spaces worth of loot. So I really just don't know how I'm going to take everything.
Packs laden with loot.
Packs laden with loot. That is an accurate description of what has happened here. Look at this. Look at the loot. I can't hold it all. Why can't I hold all these keys and gold coins, crests, and puzzling trapezoidahedrons? I'll keep the busts for now, but they're going to be dropped. They will totally be dropped. I dropped the shovels. We're going to ignore that. Because what's the point? There's literally no point. I can't carry anything else. I can carry 250 more gold, and that's it. Oh. I thought that would be a big treasure chest. It's just a small lockbox. Unlocked lockbox. Okay, no more hunger, please. We only have like 5 more hallway tiles to move through. Pretty good odds of not getting a hunger. Oh my god. Take the portraits. We're probably gonna get rid of those busts. I'll take the crests. 3 stacks of portraits, 2 stacks of crests, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stacks of gold, 1 puzzling trapezoidahedron. Actually, technically I should have probably taken those crests because I'm gonna probably get rid of this gold stack because it's not full, but whatever. No hunger. There's 1 more tile that we have to pass before we get that hunger prompt. Ah, oh, damn it. Of course. The same thing happened many missions ago where I had an arbalest that starved to death because of a hunger tile 1 tile before the exit of a mission. And that sucked, but whatever. Honestly, it's still worth it, and these people can just reduce their stress by hanging around town. We picked up 24,000 gold, a lot of heirlooms. I actually thought it would be more gold than that, but I guess I'm used to seeing large numbers with antiquarians where the stacks are higher and you got those little heirlooms. No, antiques. Right, antiques, that's what they're called. In any case, super successful mission. Tapeworm, 100% food consumed, Hyromania, Bad Gambler, Beast Slayer. Go take a look and see what happened in the town while we were away. 6 more recruits.
And outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
So I did put people in the sanitarium before we left. I don't know if you saw that or not. I also upgraded the stagecoach so we can get level 2 units, and there's a level 2 grave robber. Considering I only have 1 grave robber, I kind of want to take a free level 2 grave robber. I feel like that would be in my best interest. But we'll check that out in a second. For now, you know what? We should do that now because I'm going to put people in the sanitarium. Well, you can go in there immediately because you need the tapeworm to get removed. We do have a cove mission available. Seems interesting. We could kill a siren. I don't know who I'm going to bring along on the mission, though. But it's not going to be apprentice, and it's not going to be high-level people. So let's get those people. Let's get them in the sanitarium and remove some negative quirks. Nothing really good there. We want to lock anything in? On guard. On guard. You know what? I don't need to lock it now because I only need to lock it when he gets 5 positive quirks, but on guard is definitely something that could get locked. Is not allowed to visit the brothel, will not pray to the player eventually. Do I want to spend 20,000 gold on Gildersleeve here? I think so. He is a good man-at-arms, and having a good man-at-arms is good. That's a lot of gold. We don't need to do it right now. Anyone who's level 3 or level 4 is not going to go into the sanitarium because I want them available on a mission. So you know what? I'll figure out what I'm going to do. I'll probably take the grave robber. I'll probably dismiss someone. Maybe the arbalest. Maybe the healer. Kleptomaniac, Hylomania. Yeah, I might actually just dismiss this level 1 healer. I picked him up for free from a stagecoach previously, so, you know, it's not really that bad getting rid of her.
Broken, cast aside like a spent torch.
Wait, how come I have 27 of 28? Who did I, like, previously dismiss and then not take? Is someone out on a, like, vision quest or something? What is... No, it would say that they're still lost. Who did I dismiss and then not take another person? I don't know. I don't remember. But in any case, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here for the next mission in the Darkest Dungeon, where we will probably fight the alluring siren in the cove. See you then.